Hey folks, Dakota here, back with another unboxing video. Today though, it's not Star Wars, it's not Nerf, it's not Jurassic or anything like that, which I love doing by the way, we're going to see more of those. It's Godzilla vs. Kong, the movie that got delayed till 2021 because COVID stinks, it really does. Today though, we have the, Playmates teamed up with Toho, Legendary, and of course, amazingness is what this is. An amazing figure. We have the Monsterverse Skullcrawler with the Heave, this little vehicle right here. We're going to take a look at it in just a second. But look at this, guys. We have an actually better Godzilla toys. Well, Godzilla and King Kong toys that we did before. The ones before this, for Kong Skull Island, for the Godzilla series that they were doing and such like that. Ooh, they were something else. But this, though, the Skullcrawler, look already with this. It stands out. It stands out. The packaging itself tells you what you're going to get with this figure. You know, the design already, something really great, which you're going to get into once we unbox this little guy here. But we have Godzilla vs. Kong, of course, up here. The classic title logo treatment that we're going to be getting from the new movie itself whenever it does come out. I am a huge, huge kaiju fan since I was probably 3 years old. I want to say. I even have a giant monster comic book right now in development. So that's fun. But taking a look here, the packaging really stands out with the orange coloring over here. They're the kind of glossy Godzilla vs. Kong. You know what this is when you look at it. The Monsterverse. Godzilla, Kong, you know, all the kaiju that Toho, Legendary, is doing and whatnot. I love the Monsterverse, by the way. Skullcrawler written right there. We have the battle damage reveal. Not really a window up here either, which is what I like about them. Is they're just really like, here's the figure, feel the figure if you want to. We'll get into him in a second here. We got burning buildings along the side. Here, of course, we always have like a little digital version of the toy that we're going to be looking at, as per usual, you know, on the back of these. We have all the other ones you can get on here. I'm not going to say the second one now because there's a spoiler. Possibly, we don't know. And now over here it says, the most dangerous subspecies in Skull Island. The ferocious Skullcrawler attacks with razor-sharp claws and a whiplash tail to dominate opponents in battle. Yes, so we did see the Skullcrawler in Godzilla, well not Godzilla, in Kong Skull Island at first. And that's where we first found the Skullcrawler. But this one's got some like red on him, and I believe he's coming back, which is really cool. Legends collide as Godzilla and Kong are the two most powerful forces of nature clash in spectacular battle of the ages. The monster war rages on the surface and deep within our world as the spectacular realm of the Titans, known as the Hollow Earth, is revealed. Really awesome. We got the destroyed city in the background there as well. No, the bottom part, Legendary Toys, Playmates.com, hashtag Godzilla vs. Kong, at Godzilla vs. Kong there. Man, it stinks that this movie was delayed. The legal jargon, assembly, attached tail is shown. I grew up in a time where you didn't have to attach the tail, which is pretty nice in those days. The other side here, so much, I can't tell, maybe it's Boston or something like that, I don't know. So much destroyed city on there, some grid pattern on there as well. It's extremely detailed in the packaging. Already alone, it's detailed in the packaging. Let's get this bad boy open, shall we? I'm really excited. They never released a Skullcrawler figure when Kong first came out. There was not that many toys of him. And I'm like, this is a missed opportunity. This, though, this guy right here, whether or not he's in the new movie, you know, it's yet to be determined. We don't know, because there isn't even a trailer out for it yet. I'm going to put that bad boy off to the side right here. Let's get the tail. I think I can just pull it out. There we go. And of course, let's get his back out and the heave. Take the trash. Put that over there. Now the heave, which we'll take a look at here in just a second, is like a military vehicle sci-fi beyond all belief here. Let's move the scissors out of the way there. Let's take a look at the heave. Whoop. Take a look at this bad boy. I'm going to zoom in on there for you guys. Take a look. It's a very, like, these pieces right here used to fly and stuff like that. It's a troop transport. So obviously tech has gotten really sci-fi since we've last seen the movies. Okay. Take a look over here. I'm gonna lower the camera for you guys there. It's a new setup I got going on here today, so hopefully you guys are enjoying it. I got a little box screen. Thank you to the girlfriend. Love you, Michaela. So here, let's take a look at our guy though. Let's assemble him. Maybe. Oh, it's one of these bitches. And usually you're supposed to hear a pop on that. Oh, I guess we got it on. Fair enough, and the dogs are going nuts. That's a long tail, but then again, in the movie, they are extremely long. Zoom in on this guy for you here as well. Awesome. Take a look. Here we have battle damage skin. It's red though, and I don't recall there being red. We'll take a look at him before we put that on there. And the battle damage on here too, obviously for your monster play action, you know, when you get Godzilla, excuse me, or Kong, the Warbat, then, you know, you take the skin out, it's like, oh, battle damage here, so this is really cool looking guy here. Really, really awesome. Look at that. Just really sweet. I don't know why the Skullcrawler designs, I love them. Alright, I'm guessing that guy goes on that side right there. Oh, fits in perfectly. Let's take a look at the monster himself, shall we? Move the heave out of the way there. Look at this bad boy. I mean, see if we can zoom in a little bit here, get it better in the light for you. This guy here is utmost amazing. Yes, we have the battle damage there too. I'm used to having battle damage toys because I grew up on Jurassic, but overall, this is a beautiful sculpt of the monster. Really, really captures it. It's good. The mouth is articulated. I thought so. The mouth is articulated, so you can go, or like Kong. Say if you got a Kong and he goes, something like that. I'm guessing this may or may not be the sound effects. And it's actually the head all the way to, I guess, battle damage or veins showing right about here on both sides. It's actually like this really rubberized material. It's hard rubber, but it's like a rubberized material when the other stuff is sort of this like, oh, even the feet. The feet are like this soft, really rubber-esque sort of thing on there. And then like, obviously, hard plastic on here and such like that. And the tail is that kind of soft rubber stuff as well too. Very cool. And the red design really adds a good flair to him on there. Let's see here. Let me lower the camera for you guys on this bad boy. There we go. The box is like kind of awkwardly big a little bit. And because of course mobile cam work, that's always fun. So yeah, I'm definitely in love with this figure here. Such a beautiful sculpt. The articulation here we have, you know, side to side, turn to turn on both sides as well too. Yeah, I really enjoy it. He is a kaiju. Like, there's no realm of possibility saying that he's not. And he stands very well, might I add, too. Very, very well. Man, look at this guy here. Really, really cool. Put him in your collection. Put him in the cityscape or something like that as well. You know. Great. Great sculpt and mold on this one here. Oh yeah, he really goes up, doesn't he? Yeah, take a look at that. It'll really stand him up. You want to get him like crouching down to talk to some humans like, hello, Heave, how are you doing today? That sort of thing like that. Then yeah, look at that. This appeals to my inner child. I grew up on Godzilla 1998's the series based on the 97 movie of Matthew Broderick. So monsters like this design here really suit me. I love him to death. You guys can pick this guy up at most Walmarts. He has been difficult to find for a little bit, but I'm starting to see him. I was surprised to find him in my local Walmart. You guys can get him online. He's part of the Godzilla vs. Kong series, which we've seen a couple of the figures for. Mostly Godzilla and Kong are kind of shelf warmers at a sad point now. And I might be picking one up here pretty soon, depending. Or I might wait for some more detail on those guys. Those guys ain't really, but this is like the best one out of the whole line. Utmost 10 out of 10. Pick one up, guys. Playmates and one out as well. Really worth the price of $10. Only $10. And yeah, without further ado, make sure you guys subscribe to Dakota Morgan on YouTube, well, that you're watching this on, and then also on social media at Dakota Morgan 3, and then on Twitter, on Instagram at Dakota_Morgan 97. Thanks everybody. Leave a like if you like too, and maybe comment something you want to see me unbox. I may be able to do it. And without further ado, stay creative, everyone.